G'day folks. This week's project was an absolute blast. Halloween's not really a thing here in Australia, but I embraced it anyway because there's a lot of American friends on Instagram. Halloween habitats. The habitats had to be 8x8 base with an 8 brick tall back, but the back had to have a bit of a zigzag, which you can probably tell there. It's probably the cleanest picture there. This was the first one I had to go at. I chose a whole pile of monster minifigs. I went on Facebook Marketplace and rated a local guy who was selling them cheap. The first one that popped up here was this, I think it's a Spectre. And as you can imagine, not a lot of inspiration comes from this guy, even though he's really cool. I just kind of looked at the pieces I had in my grey slopes because I thought maybe a cave. And this one popped out at me. So I put water below and then figured water needs a waterfall. And I got heaps of these 1x1 bricks off the pick-a-brick wall. So it's just all, sorry about the view there. It's just a wall and a wall. So there is light coming through the back of it. I was really proud of that one, first shot. Then the second one I did was this fella here. Tried to do a bit of a plate collage at the back, get a bit of a sunset. The title of this one was Dinner Time. Just a dark lagoony river with the swamp monster eating a little Technic tree. It came up pretty well, I reckon. The different grades of the jungle, then the sunset taking over the blue sky. That was the second one. Third one I did was this one. You can see I kept a bit of a mosaic, mosaic theme. I'd probably do that sky differently if I did it again, but this is Johnny Lawrence, Cobra Kai, giving that nasty, uppity school invader, Daniel's son, taste of his medicine in the alley after the Halloween dance. Banana Moon, of course. This was actually the minifig that sparked me to have a go at this. I spotted that, I think it's in the Builder minifig station at the moment, but I got this one off series 14, the Monster CMF series. It just had to be Cobra Kai. And then I kept a bit of the water thing. I don't know if you can tell, water, water, water. Then after that, I went Saved by the Bell. This one's probably my favorite. So I've got Mr. Belding doing some science in there. And the caption was that he was saying to Miss Kelly Kapowski that the love potion wasn't a good idea. Zach Morris probably would have given her a date anyway. I actually can't remember this. I think they were going out. Maybe they weren't. Locker build here. Sorry about the shaky camera. Did a couple little lockers. They shrunk and shrunk and shrunk as I realized that they just weren't going to fit. And I've got a bit of a lock. I used that weird hinge piece for the empty lock and one lock sitting on the floor, and then the clip piece for the lock that's still on the locker. Gave it a little bit of a crazy angle, a jaunty angle on the door. And that white wedge piece, where's my finger gone? White wedge piece, I didn't have one of those when I did the post, so it was black. And then after that, I was sorting and found one straight away. So I popped it in. After that, this one was a bit of a fan favorite. Scooby-Doo. I think it's because of all the different minifig heads. Lego fans are a sucker for a minifig head. So the caption here, because of course at the end of Scooby-Doo, it's always a man in a mask. This was the Dungeon of Masks, the Galley of Masks. I figured it was a bit of an old kitchen galley. That's why I did that pattern on the ground. And then I just chose heads that contrasted as well as looking pretty cool. I really wanted to get the Garmadon one in, but he doesn't sit. He would need to come right to the front, and it looked strange with him with his head right at the front of the shelf. So sacrifices had to be made, but I don't know if you know me. Hi, my name's Tom. I have a turtle problem. I fit Raph, Shredder, and a Foot Ninja. Thank you, thank you. There's also Groot in the back there, a Mando from the Battle Pack, Joker, Zombie Gooby Head from Hidden Side, that alien that nobody seems to like, but I think he's awesome. He's sitting on a stud actually because his little mask didn't fit. Heavy Metal Batman, zombie cap, zombie mummy, zombie Cleopatra, I don't know. And the fawn, just because I wanted a yellow one, just to contrast the rest. Yeah, that one was a fan favorite. So that was my second last one, and then I thought, how am I going to top that one? So the last minifig I had left was the zombie pirate. So the caption is, the dangers of running a skeleton crew. I tried to do a bit of a pirate ship going. Got the cannon sticking out the back, which is sticking right out. You might even be able to see it through the, no you can't. Sticking right out the back. And I've got some conquistadors. And there were a lot more flames before I put it in the stack. They're making the zombie pirate walk the plank. A lot of his skeleton crew have already taken the drop. This one's hanging on for dear life. And this one's having a swig of his rum. Probably just gonna fall through his ribcage anyway, before he walks along with them. These are a blast. I highly recommend them to anyone who doesn't have a lot of pieces or isn't too sure about doing MOCs. If you've never done a MOC, it's such a small space that you don't need to use much, and just simple little techniques look amazing. So it's 8 studs on the base, and then the back wall sits on the final stud, but juts out 1 on this side for the bottom 4 bricks, and out 1 on that side for the top 4 bricks. That was a bad example because I've used a lot of plates there. There you go, top 4 bricks, bottom 4 bricks, and a row of tiles on the top with a couple of studs, plate at the bottom. And then you don't have to be super strict with the back. The back can be a complete mess. There you go, Exhibit A. How's the back here? That's pretty clean actually. But there is a cannon sticking out. You don't have to worry about what's sticking out the back. Just go nuts on it. See Mr. Belvedere. He's probably sitting inside. Gave him a bit of room. There you go. Messy to get the dungeon door on. Can't really see it in there after all that work. Yeah, give them a go. Super simple build. Pick your favorite minifigure and show it off. And you'd be surprised how quickly you want to build something bigger. The next project, actually I've got 3 projects running this week. I'm not sure how many YouTube videos I'll do on that one, those 3. But this is it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, and you're watching on YouTube, please hit subscribe, give it a like. Don't have a lot of subscribers on YouTube because most of my content goes on Instagram. I'm there pretty much every day. So if you want to check it out, at thebrickshelf on Instagram. If you're already on Instagram, welcome back. If you want to check out the YouTube, it'll be a bit bigger on the big screen. See you later, guys.